All right, Taurus, I've got your November 2024 love reading coming up here in just a second. We're going to cover singles, open to the idea of getting into a connection. If you've got your eye on somebody, we will look at your energy in the first half of the reading. Second half of the reading is going to be for those of you who are already in a connection and you are experiencing issues or complications in your connection. We will take a look at your energy in the second half of the reading. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements for the month of November. Feel free to take whatever fits and throw out the rest. Check your other placements. If anything does not resonate, be sure to look at those other readings to see if you can't put together a pretty good picture of what could be going on. If you need a personal private reading, all that information is in the description box of this video. Feel free to help yourself. Also at the bottom of that link tree, you're going to notice all of my other platforms. This is your opportunity to catch me live for a deeply discounted rate on one of my one-on-one readings. Otherwise, if you're not into that live stream reading, one-on-one connection, you can order a personal private reading from me on my website. Everything's in that link tree. I also offer mentorships. All right, let's get going. That's enough commercial. 133. Perfect. Singles. Open to the idea of a partnership. If you've got your eye on somebody, what does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? Nine of Cups. Looks like a good one. What can we tell Taurus for November? This person, a match made in heaven. The Knight of Pentacles. Now, this is somebody who is just as dedicated and committed as you are. This is actually Taurus energy. You could be dealing with another Taurus. So where you meet, Nine of Swords. Could be at night when either you or them or both of you are out because you can't sleep. You may have a lot on your minds. Others of you may unfortunately meet in a very stressful situation. So where you meet is a place of a lot of chaos. This could be a place where you both are out and about at nighttime and it's a very stressful, like high energy situation. I know Taurus. I am a Cancer sun and I know how you all, just like us, are homebodies. You'd prefer to be at home, especially at night. Especially at night. That's where your TV, your food, your bed, your creature comforts. This is, you're out and about. Maybe you're out and about at night because you forgot something and you have to go run a quick errand to make sure that you have it for the next day. There's something here where you're out and about. So where you meet them is because you're under a lot of duress. Could be at nighttime. And how you meet. Yeah, Chariot card. You're out and about. I think you're out and about. This is a car. You could be in the car. This could be you meet them out driving. This could be maybe you're both filling up at the gas tank. You're real quick. You're having to hurry up and get gas in the tank because you can't do that in the mornings because it sucks on your way to work. Hell no. You want to hurry up and get it done. Chariot card is Cancer energy showing up, actually, as I evoke Cancer. Yeah, so we'll take a look at that more. What or whom helps you meet? It's always a page in this position. This is a messenger. This is somebody who has some sort of notion to help get you both to meet one another. Also, this could be the what helps you meet. What helps you meet is the fact that you're both called to be out. Okay, both of you are called to be out, so it helps you to be more organized so that you can plan better for whatever is coming up. Okay, when you meet Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords, Nine of Swords, these are both about some sort of mentally uneasy type of scenario. The Two of Swords is blocked energy. This is about you maybe not noticing them right away, or maybe they notice you. Maybe they don't notice you right away, but you get to notice them. And so at least you know that you have them like in the area. Maybe you know where they shop now or something like that. But the Two of Swords is, it's not something that is aligned or easy to have happen, unfortunately. We'll get more clarity on this. So more about, yeah, Two of Cups. Death card, Two of Wands. Shut up. 222 out here. All 4 twos. 2, 2, 2, 2 are out here with practically every single other card left in the deck. Only 78 cards. 11 cards on the table. 11 of 78. And I pulled all 4 twos. I do this all the time. These are those little manifestations that I always do. So I'm going to start working on bigger manifestations. Holy crow, y'all. Wow. I think you clearly see that this is going to be a path towards something of union. These twos and these twos and these twos with the Death and the Tower, it's almost like you guys meet and meet and meet, and you guys cross paths and don't meet. Cross paths don't meet. Cross paths don't meet. Cross paths don't meet. I think once you finally stop and you run into this person officially, that once you guys start talking, it's almost like you couldn't help but run into one another because Spirit wanted this to happen. I feel like Spirit is kind of shoving you both into one another here because of how many times you cross paths. It's almost inevitable. It's inevitable, which is almost leading me to believe that you don't notice this person right away. It maybe take 2, 3, 4 times to get this done. Okay. Wow. A lot of choices. A lot of choices out here. Twos are also obviously about choices, but so is this. This is a major choice. Major decision. We have Gemini, Cancer, and Scorpio energy out here. Wow. They always do that. They always do that. That is so funny. Okay. Wow. And I shuffle, and I shuffle, and I shuffle, and I cut. Okay. One of these days, it won't be so flabbergasting for me. Okay, let's clarify with Teacher Tarot. Teacher Tarot. Let's look at the Teacher Tarot. This is funny how we have a couple of 9s out here. We have all 4 2s out here. We had a couple of knights showing up. I feel like this happens at night for some of you. This possibly is why you don't notice one another, because not a lot of people are really super open to talking to people at night. I've noticed people are a little bit more reserved. The daytime people tend to be a little bit more friendly, a little bit more about that eye contact and the, the hi, how are you, and opening the doors and thank yous and all the things. At night, it's just kind of like this hurry up, get in, get out, get on with your life kind of energy. Okay. Tell me more, por favor. How funny. I just split. I had the Knight of Pentacles there. I had the Page of Pentacles, and I'm looking at the Knight and the Page of Pentacles. I love the duplications. I keep seeing the Tower and the Death card coming out. Turkeys. Okay. All right. Let's get more clarification, please. Please tell me more about the cards on the table. We'll look at the Knight of Pentacles first, the Nine of Swords, Chariot, Knight of Pentacles, and then the Two of Swords, and then run out the bottom of the deck. What else do Taurus placements need to know? Interesting cut. Ace of Swords. Okay. This person, this is when you meet this person, when you finally meet this person, right? I almost feel like this does take a while with the Knight of Pentacles. So does the Nine of Cups. It's almost like finally you two have run into each other, and you can finally start to talk and truly acknowledge each other's existence and exchange actual conversation in a non superficial way. You know, this isn't about pleasantries and being polite. This is about actually saying, "Oh, hi. Oh, I like that brand too," or "Have you tried this kind, and have you tried it with this?" or "Have you maybe thought about, doing this with that," or whatever, so y'all can actually strike up the conversation. So that is about the whom. Who is this person? That Ace of Swords says it's almost as if you're just finally able to say, oh, hey, I've seen you, I think, around here before, and you certainly have. I've definitely seen you. Okay, so where? Nine of Swords. Look at this card. I think this happens at night because, again, they're indoors. It looks like it's nighttime all behind you. This is a working environment where people are, trying to help one person. You know what I mean? So everybody's like focusing here. I just feel like this happens at night. So maybe it's something where anytime you both get called out at night, y'all just happen to run into each other because it just happens to be around the same time. Y'all, are thinking of the next day. Oh crap, I'm on empty. I got to go gas up my tank before I got to go drive an hour in the morning, because you don't want to do that. You don't want to have to squeeze that in. Okay. Tell me about the Chariot card for how. The Devil card. Capricorn energy coming out. More nighttime energy here. Some of you may be dealing with somebody who, has a vice that they go out all the time at night to go get. They go to pick up that extra pack of smokes, or, they're out of papers, or they got to go grab a quick 6-pack, or whatever it is. Whatever. Or they got to go grab their lottery tickets. Something. I forgot my lottery tickets. There's something here. Somebody here is, unfortunately, when they go out at night, you could be dealing with somebody who's got maybe a bit of a vice. That could be an interference. This could be something that will, always have this person running around, unless there's, of their own fruition, the want to make that different. Maybe you're into it too. Hey, I like to go to the casino every once in a while. I don't do it all the time. And if I have nothing, I'm not scraping change to buy $1 ticket. I'm not that bad off. I don't do that. But I've been known to take my last $5 in the wallet and buy a $5 ticket and turn it into 10. That's because, you feel it. You feel the whim. You're like, you know what? Give me that scratcher. You know the feeling. That's not an addiction. The addiction is somebody who's got to go every single time there's a mega play, or whatever they are, the Powerballs and the Mega Millions. They got to go all the days of the week, right? And there's a game every day. There's a game every day that you could play. There's a game every day that you could play. I think that's their slogan, actually. I think that's their freaking slogan. How funny. And to a Taurus, honestly, somebody who's like kind of spending their money like that, because I have the Two of Pentacles coming out on top of the Page of Pentacles, right? For the what or whom helps you meet. This is somebody who likes to gamble, who likes to really, take risks with how they spend their money. I don't know. And if you're more practical than that, I remember I was married to a Taurus for over a decade, and talking him into playing lottery was interesting, but he had a lot of vices, so that was a bit of a catch-22. All right. But he did like to negate a lot of my goodwill towards it. I would always have a very optimistic, positive outlook on it, and he's just a pessimist anyway, at heart, naturally. Most narcissists are. So, yeah. You'll never win. So, yeah, this is somebody who's kind of a juggler. And these are so similar to me. I do like the fact that the Two of Pentacles came out with the Page of Pentacles, because every time I see this guy, I think of a page. He looks like a little joker, a little jester. He looks like he's, do 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 do. That's what I think of. And when I think of the pages, I think of the low totem pole. They're not the prince that's riding around on the horse, you know, bored because mommy and daddy are running the kingdom. This is somebody who's, here for your viewing pleasure. Here to entertain you, darling. So that's what I think of when I see this Two of Pentacles. He's literally, look at his goofy hat. Look at his goofy outfit, and he's juggling. So literally entertaining, right? So this is somebody who is, hey, have you ever noticed that you and that person always come in at the store at the same time at night? I thought y'all were together. Somebody's like, and you're like, what person? What are you talking about? Something like that. That could be somebody who, like, just, happens to notice that you don't notice, because at night we don't really notice. I don't, personally. And most divine feminine are probably just trying to get in and out because it's scary at night. I'm scared. Uh-oh. Ace of Cups, though, for that Two of Swords. I feel like it's inevitable. I feel like this is inevitable. I feel like once you guys, like, stop blocking, like, your oblivion, stop blocking your oblivion, it'll finally be like, oh, you mean that person over there? The Tower card now has you like, oh, do I even talk to somebody at a gas station? Or do I even talk to somebody buying, something like that? And so it begins, right? Towers and death cards are not always bad. These are inevitability. This is something that you are not going to be able to escape no matter what you do. It's something that's just going to happen. But the Tower card is about a total teardown for a restructure moment. Like, if you've got a completely, totally packed life and somebody comes in like a wrecking ball, then you have to restructure everything and figure out how to meld. So that's a Tower card moment. Death card is about transforming. It's ending old ways to begin something brand new, right? Ending that single life to begin something new. Maybe if you're not a big fan of somebody just, having a ton of extra unhealthy vices, that you guys could work together about something like that. Maybe we've got the Ten of Wands sitting back there. Y'all could possibly work together. Here's the Page of Wands, King of Pentacles, right? World card, Queen and King of Swords. Hello, ending for new beginnings. Endings for new beginnings. I feel like there is a message of, I feel like there's something here where somebody's finally starting to get excited, maybe figuring out how to start evoking more conversations, to start planning on having more conversations. And then I'm thinking it begins where you all start, figuring out how to meld, how to come together. I don't see this taking a whole lot of time. I've got the Ace of Cups and the Two of Swords out here for when. When is this going to happen? I don't see this taking a whole lot of time. I feel like, shoot, if you gas up your car, this could take like a couple of weeks. This could take 1 to 2 weeks of you guys like noticing each other 2, 3, 4 times, of, passing each other, and somebody being like, oh, I thought you guys were together. Y'all always come here at the same time. Oh, no. And then you notice they come again, and then they happen to come again like you, alone, right? So then you can, have a cute conversation. Are you stalking me? Or God, I hope they are not stalking you. Oh my God, I hope they are not stalking you. But, it makes me think of that song by the Police, and it's a very popular song, but once you think of the lyrics, it's like, this guy's a little stalkery. Every breath you take, every step you make, I'll be watching you. Listen to that song. Go listen to that song, listen to the lyrics, and listen to it from the vantage point of somebody who has no idea it's happening. Ooh. And I don't know about you, but if you've ever been followed and watched, it's really freaking creepy. It's scary. I want to look more into the win a little bit. Let's see. I want to see if anything comes out for the win. Can you elaborate on that win? I saw springtime trying to come out. Racing against time was floating around. Well, it does want to be out here. I think if you guys start talking now through the holidays, yeah. We've got right now through the holidays, you could be in a committed partnership with this person by springtime. Fall time is happening ahora. Ahora. I mean, this is literally, look at this. This is happening right now. This looks like October, November, right? And look, 3 months from now, and look, at night. I'm telling you, the timing is all here. I'm thinking starting in fall time, you guys are going to start conversating 3 months from now around springtime, blammo. And I'm telling you, at night is when you guys are probably going to take notice of one another. Holy synchronicities, Batman. Oh my God, 2244 when I looked at my clock. More twos. And fours are about foundation. Whoa. 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 Okay, let's see if we can't get a few more here real fast. Really fast. Any more identifiers for my single Taurus? Any more identifiers? Uh-oh. Yeah, gold digger. Eek. But you know what? If somebody is constantly buying lottery tickets, maybe they've dealt with a gold digger before and they're trying to come back up. All right, anything else? Okay, we've got gambling. Yeah, and pregnancy came out sideways with let go. So something here, they could have gone through something pretty traumatic recently, lately. We've got Earth sign coming out. This is you, Taurus, also Virgo and Capricorn as well. Narcissist, Mercury retrograde, spy. Open up your heart, communicate over date night. I think either you or your person are going to really open up and tell this person. I almost feel like you can communicate so much to this person on the first date. It's almost as if you're under some kind of a love spell and you can't help yourself, but you could just tell them everything. You just pour your heart out to this person. You start telling them everything about how almost like every other Mercury retrograde, somebody from your past, this past gold digger that you went through all this crap with, or or this person went through all this crap with, they may have lost a baby here. Unfortunately, we do have gambling showing up. So I do feel like, you know, that could be something that needs to be looked at for some of you. Okay, Taurus. Very good. That was for single Taurus. I hope that helps. I hope it resonates. Again, check your other placements to see if you can't put together a pretty good picture of what could be happening. All right, let's look at Taurus in a partnership or a connection, experiencing complications and issues. What do my Taurus placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, need to know about their connection? What's going on? We're going to look at the strengths of the relationship, the challenges of the relationship, the lessons for you, and the lessons for your person, the future of the relationship. We will clarify each pile and then close with Oracle. Again, check your other placements. If anything does not resonate, please don't try to force it to fit if it just does not. All right, what does my Taurus placements, what do Taurus placements need to know? What do Taurus placements need to know? All right. So, strength of the relationship. Six of Swords. I don't feel like there's a whole lot of lingering in fights. I feel like you guys are able to actually have conversations with one another to work through your problems. And I don't feel like you hit below the belt. I don't feel like there's any, real deep cuts being made. It feels like it's something where you can all still move on from. Okay, so what are the challenges of the relationship? Six of Wands. Yeah, it's a very successful partnership. This is a very successful partnership. For the challenges, though, with the Six of Wands, we've got 6-6 out here. With the Six of Wands, I feel like the challenges are that maybe y'all might include everyone in your issues a little too much for some of you. For others of you, it may be a battle for who's going to win. I feel like it's a battle to the end, to make sure that somebody is a winner and somebody is a loser. And unfortunately, this puts us in a power struggle seeking type of dynamic with our partner, where I'll concede this round, I'll see you next round, is now evoked in this type of scenario, unfortunately. For the rest of you, I just feel like maybe there's a little bit too much public attention whenever you do have issues or complications. Maybe there's a little bit too much posting online. Maybe there's a little bit too much talking about this. Maybe you or your person immediately jumps on the phone and starts telling everybody you know and love about, what's going on in your partnership. The problem with that is now everybody has a bad image. When we tell people our problems, the problem is that we're not calling them and being like, oh my God, they were so great today because they did this right. They did this for me. They were so loving. We told the funniest joke and we laughed for 20 minutes. They, had my coffee cup sitting in the Keurig when I woke up. It was so sweet. You're not telling anybody about these loving moments. You're only just like, oh my God, I can't stand, oh, here they go again with this crap. And here they, remember I told you last time how they did this? Well, they did this again, and so the person you're venting to is just like, why don't you leave this person if it is so bad? But you're sitting on the other like, well, it's not always bad, right? Because you're telling this person only negative things. And these people are supposed to be your comrades and not your confidants. These are supposed to be your confidants of all your life experience, not just the negative. The negative should be for like therapists or mentors or life coaches or your tarot reader, somebody who can digest the situation in the moment and give you a conclusion. Somebody who's not biased, who doesn't know you, who's not going to sit there and think nasty thoughts about them every time they see them at the next barbecue or the next gathering, the next family gathering, and they're sitting there, I know everything about you, just sitting there across the room, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable, it's unnecessary, and it's nobody's business what happens between you and your person. It's nobody else's business. That should be a very, very intimately private connection between the both of you. And when you're inviting in outsiders into your partnership, you're only inviting in chaos. This is way too many opinions whom aren't around for 100% of the time. Granted, they may love you, granted, they may care, but their perception is severely skewed, honestly. It really is. I've been guilty of this, and I've had to go back and clean up the act of something, you know, multiple times where I have talked poorly about somebody, and then, you know, we end up getting along and staying together. They're like, I don't know why you stay with that person. I'm like, because they are good. Well, yeah, I don't see where they are bad, but from what you told me, you know, people can only take you at your word. A lot of people listen to words and they don't watch actions, interestingly enough. Okay, the lessons that you are being presented with, King of Swords. King of Swords is a think before you speak type of energy. This is using your head to make very clear, intelligent decisions versus emotional decisions, which goes hand in hand with the Six of Swords. This goes hand in hand with that. Okay, what are the lessons for your person? Another six of Pentacles. This is a fair and even exchange. I just did this for single Taurus. I pulled 4 2s. If I pull 4 6s again, okay. I did peek. So, oops. So the challenges for your person is about being fair, to have that fair exchange. They may be the type of person who will speak over you, or will probably demand that everything be exactly fair and balanced, and not come off of this at all. This may be somebody who needs to be a little bit more balanced. Maybe they get a little bit off kiltered too easily. Maybe they get a little too easily triggered. And this person over here needs to think before they speak, so that it's not so triggering for this person. You know, there needs to be some kind of a compromise. So what is the future of this relationship is the Two of Swords. So the two, I roll my eyes because I already did peek, and it's an indecision, unfortunately. This is some sort of a blockage with the communication. Unfortunately, we do have a block communication where there needs to be more of an opportunity to hear each other out and to try to come off of your way only. I believe another perspective would help you immensely here. I've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Sun card, Ace of Wands, Judgment, Two of Pentacles. Give me my Hanged Man. I want a Hanged Man. Okay, I pulled a few balance cards, but this one's about balance. Let's see. But there is a plan for more positive of an outlook on things, and to try to be more on the side of being open to what our person says, and not so judgmental, not so combative, not so restrictive. There needs to be a more receptive, I think it just needs to be more closed. I think it needs to be more closed off to the outside people. The blocked energy here is about blocking off everything else in order to only focus on one another. I have a strong feeling that it's trying to pull you away from everybody else and it's trying to get you all to focus on each other, because that Six of Wands as your challenges just feels like things have gone too public too often. And that is a problem, because now you've got all these other people that have a skewed opinion of something that's none of their business, honestly. All right, let's see here. Let's clarify. So we're going to clarify the Six of Swords, Six of Wands, King of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles tried to flip out again. It just needs to be more fair. Less about the world and more about just the two of you. Less about the world and more just about the two of you. Okay. Tell me here, please. Tell me more about the cards on the table. Thank you. Six of Swords, Ten of Swords. Yeah, you guys are able to end things and move on from things. I don't know if this is done in a very loving way, but at least you guys are able to squash things and move on. It's not like things linger. Things don't linger. Y'all don't bring up old things. Once an argument is done and over with, y'all are able to successfully move on from it, fortunately. All right, Six of Wands, Queen of Swords. We have the King of Swords over here. So the Queen of Swords is somebody who offers information. They're offering their version of their truth. I feel like both of you may be running to your proverbial corners and jumping on the phone and talking to your coach online. You know, hey, well, you know, they did this time, and I can't believe blah, 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 and they're telling you stuff in the phone and giving you ideas, and now somebody's in your head chirping all kinds of like, you should have said this, and I would have said this, and oh, that happened to me, and this is what I did. You know, now you've got somebody else pumping you full of, you know, more strife. Honestly, these two, yes, are a divine pair. The King and Queen absolutely are a divine pair, but the most independent, separate pair that there is the pair of air. When you have the swords out here, these are super independent, but together. It's separately together. Okay, tell me about the King of Swords. Okay, the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is, you know, for the family, for the sake of getting along, for the sake of just moving on from things and getting over it, right? Let's just move on. Let's figure this out and successfully complete it. Okay, successfully complete the issues. Six of Pentacles, clarified by the Three of Wands, more than willing to do this, right? Your person's also looking for a way forward, How do we, you know, move on from it? So everybody out here, and while there are no cups of love, there are cups of satiation and satisfaction, right? Everybody feeling good about it, feeling comfortable. Two of Swords, Tower. And again, as I was saying before in the singles reading, I'm not worried about the Tower. The Tower is about tearing down what doesn't work and rebuilding based on what we now know. Because when we built before, we had a previous conception of what you were, what I was, what you like, what I like, what you don't like, what I don't like. And with time, we figured out, okay, well, that doesn't work, and this I like of yours, and this I do not like of yours, and come to find out that you actually like this of mine, and you hate this of mine. And so now we can gut based on acquired information, and then now rebuild from there, right? This is a clean slate. This is just you guys kind of figuring out which path do you take. And unfortunately, when you're coming out of a combative state of needing to win, it does feel as though there's a bit of a stalemate on which direction. I almost feel like you guys need, the Knight of Cups, the Four of Cups, you guys need to really sit down and kind of make pro and con lists. You make yours, they make theirs. And y'all kind of compare notes and just figure out how would be the best way to proceed forward to be able to have success, because success is completely and totally an option based on the amount of effort that you are planning to put in. It's totally an option. And you are both capable of this. You're capable of this in a very pragmatic way. This may be the formula that brings in more love. This may be, yes, exactly, to have y'all looking at each other in a new perspective, to drop the victim mentality, to invite love back into your home. Boom. I'm just going to let that marinate. We've got Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, three sixes, and a lot of air signs out here, Taurus. A lot of air, a lot of earth. So you could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could also be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Woo-wee, 2 Tauruses. My grandma and grandpa were 2 Tauruses in a relationship. Oof. My ex-husband's parents were a Taurus and an Aries. Ooh, yikes. Okay, let's look here. You guys need some love. Beach time soul. Let's look at the beach time soul for Taurus in a partnership. What else can I help clarify here? What else? Taurus in a connection. What else do they need to know? Of course. Date. Okay. Maybe you'll need to incorporate date night back into your life. Maybe you're setting a date to sit down and make these pro-con lists, right? To start sitting down and doing the work to figure things out. What else does Taurus need to know? We'll go one time through this deck. Addiction, coffin, heartbroken, stabbed in the back. So many issues, but you know, a lot of times going back over again on details and such is not really conducive to the partnership. Very seldom do details really help a situation unless you are trying to get the facts straight as far as somebody being accusatory of something that they may believe to be false about you. Other than that, going back over and over and over again is really irrelevant. We've got not enough out here with stabbed in the back, heartbroken, addiction, right? Because coffin is also out here, coffin and date. So I feel like there's going to be a date where you both kind of sit down and set a date to go over the changes that are going to be happening here. Yes, of course, there is pain. Yes, of course, there's a lot of hurt that has happened. You have caused pain. They have caused pain. You have been hurt. They are very hurt. You know, it feels like this has been this reiteration over and over again of trying to make sure that the other one knows whom is more upset, who is more hurt, which scoreboard is bigger, right? And in the series of love, there is no score. There is no score. There is no scoreboard. This is not the way you grow. This is not the way you evolve, right? So we have growing, giving and receiving love out here, lightning with major changes coming in. I feel like this is an upheaval and some sort of an epiphany, right? The epiphany comes in when you both start chunking out the irrelevant details and start focusing on what you don't want anymore, what you do want. Come back, meet at the table, and work from a place of love and see if you can start to rebuild from there. See if you can start to set a foundation for you both to have common ground to build upon from that moment on. Okay. Easy for me to say, right? Let's grab real quick. 4455. Yeah, let's grab real quick. I just want to throw a couple of souls journey real fast. Just give your heart a little hug. Let's give your heart a little hug. I never use these, so I can Thank you, thank you. Here we go, relationships. Relationships back here. We've got humor, right? Maybe the humor's been missing in your partnership. Maybe you should start inviting it back in, putting on some funny things. We've got judgment coming out. And we've got change, right? A big change from judging each other to inviting in more humor. This is a beautiful message. This is a major message because it's about making this acts of service towards your relationship to start evoking more of an energy of love instead of what has happened so far, who did what, when it happened. I don't feel like any of the details are going to matter at this point. It's just a matter of what you don't want, what you do want, and how to work together from this point forward. Looks good, Taurus. All right, my beautiful collective. I feel like that was your reading for November. We're going to go ahead and end it here as my AC starts blaring again. Few last days of heat. I feel like these are numbered. Won't have to have this much longer. So with that being said, all of you are welcome to check out my other platforms. Those are at the bottom of that link tree that's in the description box of every single one of my videos. This is your opportunity to catch me live. Everywhere you are, I am. The more places you are following me, the more chances you have to catch me live. This is your chance to ask me questions one-on-one and to get a heavily discounted rate whenever I am live to do personal readings one-on-one. If you are not into that live stream scene, personal private readings can be booked through my website. These are all done by video of my face talking directly to you. So don't get scammed. I will never phone call you. I will never email you a message. Everything is done of my face talking directly to you. My face to you. All right. You don't have to have your camera on, but I will let you know that it is me you're looking at and the cards are coming out the way they are. It is very important for me to show my work and that you are talking to me. So with that being said, I look forward to next time. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your November. And don't forget to check your other placements. If any of this did not resonate with you, check your other placements to see if anything else might. Until next time, I'm wishing you all the love, light, abundance, positive vibes you can possibly stand. Y'all take care. Talk to you soon. Bye.